similar case to what PewFat have is Mango and Lucky. You know, we just saw that team. Mango and Lucky have been friends. I mean, you can see pictures of themselves, you know, from when they were just kids.
Yeah.
You know, and they've been playing this game since they were just kids, but they're not so different in that respect.
Blur, there was way too much Fox on that screen.
there's definitely 3 Foxes right now, and 1 Marth holding it down. And that's actually something to say too. PewPewU doesn't get enough credit for it, but playing Marth in teams is really hard. And he's pretty much the only person who's able to do it at this type of level, right? No one else, except for Ken, way back in the day, and Azin, way back in the day, has been able to do it, right? MediaXP refuses to go Marth in teams. You never see PP's Marth in teams. All these, you know, all the best Marths, you know, have used secondaries in teams, unless again you go back to Ken or Azin, or maybe Taj. Taj also used Marth in teams. So,
oh yeah, the Moon.
The Moon uses Marth in teams, but I guess he has yet to reach the same sort of heights that
PewFat does. Yeah.
So a lot of respect. I think that when, as a Marth player, if you're trying to get better in teams, there's really just one guy to watch, and that's PewPewU.
Yeah, indeed.
And if you're a Fox player, it's not so bad to watch any 3 of these guys because they're all going to be quite skilled.
Yeah, you can definitely learn a lot from these guys. Can't wait to see what kind of play style Ryan Ford and RaynEX are going to have against both these guys. PewFat, I know you're no stranger to seeing PewFat go up against double Fox teams. What strategy do you think going into the first game that they'll employ?
So PewPewU is the support.
Okay.
So he's the wall. He's the defense, and SFAT's the offense. That means that PewPewU is going to make sure to hold stage and to, you know, make the comboing hits, which SFAT can then take advantage of. And when there becomes an edge guard situation, for him to, you know, really clean up the stocks, like this one right here with a monster tipper right off the bat.
He didn't even need to follow up after that. He just stood there and watched his opponent die.
Wow. That's kind of morbid, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Smart recovery right there. You saw, if I'm not mistaken, Hiei. I think that's RaynEX? Yeah, the one with the Hiei tag. Regardless, just watch the recovery from PewPewU. Again, like many say, you know, Marth is really tough to use in teams. Regardless, he makes it happen.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a Yu Yu Hakusho reference.
Hiei? Ah, Hiei, yes.
You remember Hiei?
Yes, I do.
That's my boy. Kuwabara.
Yo, I'm a big fan of it. Yu Yu Hakusho, so many memories.
Ah. Okay, rolls to the side again. PewPewU's so good at holding stocks. Now you see that, where he just holds stage, refuses to let go, and then, okay, SFAT up throws, and then he does the team combo.
He's so good at just standing at the stage and shielding as well, if you notice, in PewPewU.
PewPewU does not give the Foxes any free stocks, any free hits. Meanwhile, SFAT so good at, you know, dealing with the 2v1s when it's given to him.
Yeah, you can tell he's
not easy, guys.
Definitely the aggressor here. And at the same time, it just looks really tough for Unknown and RaynEX to try to get these stocks. Fortunately, they managed to get 2 of them right there with those edge hogs.
Yeah. Smart roll by SFAT. The opposing Fox was coming in after that down smash, and he got right out there, and PewPewU trades spots with him.
You could see RaynEX trying his best to mix up his movement to see if he can get inside PewFat's defenses. Oh,
all right.
That short costed him.
Nice zoning by PewPewU in the center. See, they were stuck in that corner where SFAT was walling. Because you see at PewPewU, he just walks towards the center, holds.
Wow, it's smart move. They try to see if they can save each other, but that might be the end of the... Yeah.
They did try to save each other. Very smart recovery, but PewFat is just too good at the 2v1 edge guards. They're not dropping anything.
It's really sick seeing how PewPewU actually held the most amount of stocks in that first game.
Yeah.
He had like 3 just hanging out. If ever they were applying a lot of pressure, knowing that Marth doesn't quite have the best out of shield options, it's like, I'm just going to sit here at the edge and shield. And once I get pushed off, I'm going to have the ledge. And, you know, he'll just chill at the ledge while he has some invincibility.
Right.
Gives them enough, gives SFAT enough time to come through and rescue him.
Right, and actually the role of shield in doubles is so important because grabbing is a much larger risk. Sure, a grab is amazing to get when, you know, you can lead it into a team combo, but, you know, there's a lot of risk for going for a grab instead of a hitbox because there's a grab throw animation, right? And the opposing team can actually punish that.
Right now, there's SFAT again. He's just, it looks like he really likes to hang out at the edge quite a bit. Uh-oh. And I like the adjustment right there from Ryan Ford. You saw that he was like, okay, we're going to stop attacking his shield, and we're going to grab it.
Yeah, grab it. You got to do it sometimes, though, just to keep him honest.
That's it.
Nice down there by PewPewU. Are they going to continue the edge guard? Yes, they do. That's a 2v1 edge guard. They edge guard 2 Foxes at the same time.
This guy's no stranger to facing players of this caliber. You know, a lot of people looking at Unknown and RaynEX probably might not know how skilled these players are. These guys are no strangers to getting like top 3, I would presume, if they were to team at a Canada event. Maybe even win.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay,
wow. That's
finally.
Yeah, that's Ryan Ford, his 2nd time with those grabs. He's making it work. For sure.
It's a little bit of an adjustment. Though I will say 151 is not a bad percentage to be KO'd if you're PewPewU. Wow, SFAT protecting his teammate with that drill.
Yeah, the Foxes are definitely turning it up on this counter pick. They're trying to see if they can make the grid, just capitalize on the fact that PewFat seems to corner themselves quite a bit. You know,
they do,
right?
Yeah, right. It feels like it's an in or out, right? Like either PewPewU's in the corner and SFAT's like, you know, in the other corner, or PewPewU's in the center and SFAT's just destroying their shields.
Yeah.
You know, by their corner. Okay, grabs the ledge. Not going to be it quite yet. Yep. I think he expected his Fox to cover. Okay. The lead is gone, but there is still a lot of percentage on blue team, so.
Oh, right there. That was a smart move by Unknown, trying to break up the action. That's the tough thing about Marth and teams too, you know. You try to get those extended combos on the space animals, but sometimes you have to shorten it because the Fox that's on the other team could come through and interrupt you.
Right. PewPewU holding the edge.
Yep.
Like you said, they're in the corner a lot.
Yep. I like the adjustments being shown by Ryan Ford. There are a lot of times where it looks like he's in a good position to get a punish, but he'll give it up because, you know, the other teammates coming through to break things up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, now it's going to be very tough.
Yep. RaynEX by himself here.
Detailed. Wow. Oh. Ooh. Wow. The forward air still was able to catch it. He was aware of the target switch opportunity.
Okay, this guy still has some fight left in him, but right there, grabbing the edge, limiting the options of the Fox, and I think that should be it. He's too far away.
Yeah, there they get it.
2-0 victory.
2-0 victory for SFAT and PewPewU, bringing Ryan Ford and RaynEX down to losers. A good fight, at least on Pokemon Stadium. They had a lead at one point, then PewFat kind of stormed back, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Now we're gonna, you know, we have our winners semis that everyone predicted and expected. On one side, Armada Shroon versus PewFat. Who knows who's gonna win that one? That one's so exciting. And on the other side, similarly exciting, Mango Lucky versus Leffen in a Hungry Box.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be really, really,
super
really
sick, man.
set.
Like, I mean, in terms of a winner's top 4, I'm not sure if we've seen one more exciting and one filled with more storylines than that one. That one's like just sick nasty teams that are in this tournament.
I have to say, one thing I love about being here at GOML is the fact that we finally get to see that one player that we didn't get to see in a long time at these events, right? That player being Leffen.
Right.
Ever since Big House, a lot of people just keep saying, what if, you know?
Right.
What if Leffen was here? How would the results have been? But now we get that opportunity. Thank you, Canada. Thank you.
We're not blaming Canada this time. We're thanking Canada. That's good.
And here comes the bracket.
Nice.
So Melee doubles top 8, we're going straight into it. H-Box and Leffen versus Lucky Mango, like Blur said, and PewFat versus Armada and Shroons.
And losers, Grab and Go and Wizzy Nintendo have qualified. There seems to be a couple matches still waiting to be played out on that losers side to decide. Westball's MacD are currently playing Quaff and Alphakins. Whoever wins that will play Wizrobe and Nintendude. And then Ryan Ford and RaynEX are going to play Nightmare and None, a Canadian battle, to play Grab and Go.
That's going to be nuts.
It's crazy.
Props to these guys for getting so far in the bracket, right?
Right now, this is like an extremely difficult teams bracket.
Dude.
And props to Professor Pro Drug Fox, Nightmare None, Quaff Alphakins, Abu and Swedish for making it to that top 12 spot in the first place. I think you should be very proud of a 9th place in teams, in this scenario. This is just so many good teams. We rarely see a team tournament quite this stacked. So.
Mind you, we had like 128 plus teams enter this tournament.
That's sick.
So
that's super sick.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Makes me happy.
Shows that teams are still alive. I know every single event that is usually planned before the event, or the moment the event is announced, Muta King or Armada would hit me up. Even if I'm not even like TOing the event. They're just like, D1, see if you can use your powers, talk to these guys, see if we can get teams at the event.
Make sure, yeah.
Or,
and it breaks my heart whenever it's not. It's still rare, but like the Evos, last DreamHack, when 5 gods, you're like, just have teams, man.
Yeah, please.
Come on, man. Come on.
And the players love teams too.
The viewers love teams. The players love teams. I love teams.
I used to be a teams hater, but after learning a lot about teams, I've changed.